From childhood, we're taught the art of disguise, to dress in a way that hides what we consider flaws. Society, with its invisible hands, sews beauty standards so unattainable that we often find ourselves entangled in a battle against our own reflection in the mirror. But is fashion only playing the role of a tormentor in our lives? Carol here from the channel Lucrative Elegance, and today we're going to debunk this myth. We'll explore how fashion can actually be a powerful ally in building our self-esteem. Because yes, I confess, I've had those days when I looked in the mirror and didn't like what I saw. Who hasn't felt this way, right? Even the women we idolize for their beauty and elegance, like Angelina Jolie, Anne Hathaway, or Emma Watson, have faced their moments of doubt. The difference lies in how they chose to present themselves to the world, using fashion not as a barrier, but as a bridge to express their true essence. In this video, we're not just going to talk about fabrics, cuts, and trends. We'll talk about the transformative power of fashion and how it can elevate our perception of ourselves. After all, when the image in the mirror begins to reflect not just who we are, but who we wish to be, something magical happens. Self-esteem blossoms. So I invite you to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, and leave a like, because today we're going to uncover the secrets of how fashion can be your ally on the journey to loving yourself more and more every day. Let's go! The pursuit of perfection and society's distorted mirror. Have you ever found yourself avoiding the mirror because somehow it reflects a version of you that doesn't match the ideal image you have in mind? You're not alone. I have a friend, Thais, a woman stunningly beautiful in everyone's eyes. However, when it's time to take a photo, she always has something to hide. Carol, hide my forehead. It looks too big in this light. Or, oh, my hair doesn't look good. Flaws that, honestly, only she can see. If she hadn't pointed them out, I would have never noticed. Because, to me and everyone around, Thais is simply gorgeous. But why are we so critical of ourselves? Part of the answer lies in the disproportionate expectation placed on women regarding appearance. From an early age, we learn that we must not only take care of ourselves, but do so in a way that challenges time itself. Don't show your age, always look younger. But how do you perform this miracle of appearing eternally young in a world where every second ages us? Fashion and trends, often more than guiding us, seem to trap us in a constant dissatisfaction. As clothes shrink and bikinis get smaller, the beauty standard is no longer just about having a perfect silhouette. Now, it's as if having a sculptural body, free of any clothing trace, is necessary to be considered beautiful. How does one achieve a perfect naked body, I wonder, along with so many other women caught in this endless pursuit of an unattainable ideal? This rampant pressure for conformity leads to an obsession with diets and aesthetic procedures, often overlooking the risks and limits of our bodies. As I've shared here before, even I went through liposuction, seeking to meet these unreachable standards. However, what I learned is that this pursuit of perfection based on external standards can distance us from the authentic beauty each of us carries. True beauty is not measured in waist centimeters or the absence of wrinkles, but in the light we radiate when we feel good in our own skin. So, what we should really be seeking is not a newer, thinner, or more perfect version of ourselves. The real challenge is learning to see ourselves through a mirror that reflects our essence, our strength, and our unique beauty. It's time to question these standards and start wearing what makes us feel good, celebrating every part of ourselves exactly as we are. Because fashion should be a tool to express our individuality, not a chain that binds us to unattainable standards. And to you, following along on this channel, I want to remind you that true elegance begins the moment we decide to be true to ourselves. Let's go on this journey of self-acceptance together, where fashion is our ally, not our enemy. Because in the end, the biggest trend we can follow is to love ourselves unconditionally, redefining beauty, the journey of acceptance after liposuction. Being thin isn't enough. Being pretty isn't enough. Nowadays, it seems there's an endless checklist to achieve the beauty ideal. Being toned, fit, having facial harmony, plump lips, perfect eyebrows, and a toothpaste commercial smile. Being a woman in the 21st century is, without a doubt, a complex and often exhausting task. In one of those moments when my self-esteem was at its lowest, I looked in the mirror and saw myself as a real dragon. That's when I decided to undergo liposuction. I believed it would be worth enduring the painful post-operative phase in exchange for seeing myself thinner, for feeling better. I thought of the procedure as an investment, where the emotional and aesthetic returns would outweigh the physical and emotional costs. The recovery was tough. marked by pain and the continuous use of a compressive garment, which felt more like a torture instrument than a post-surgical accessory. There were moments when I questioned whether it was all really worth it. For months, I battled with the garment, the heat, and the doubts that haunted me even in the nights when discomfort invaded my dreams. But it was through this experience that profound learning was etched into my journey. I realized the need to treat myself more kindly. In moments of low self-esteem, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeing only flaws, forgetting the qualities that make us unique and beautiful. The real challenge is to look in the mirror and like what we see, regardless of the standards imposed by society. I know it's easier said than done, but it's essential to try. To stop hating ourselves, cursing ourselves, diminishing ourselves. Every negative word we direct at ourselves is another barrier on the path to self-love. When we learn to love ourselves, we teach others how to love us. The way we treat ourselves and accept being treated sets the tone for how the world will treat us. Therefore, today I invite you to start this journey of acceptance and self-love. Remember that your beauty is not summed up in a set of physical characteristics or aesthetic procedures. Your true beauty lies in your essence, your strength, your ability to get up every day and face the world with courage and authenticity. It's not an easy path, but it is certainly rewarding. Together, we can redefine what it means to be beautiful, one reflection at a time. Rewriting the rules of self-acceptance through fashion. Did you know that the way we see ourselves defines how we allow others to treat us? It's a cycle that starts within us. To change how the world perceives us, the first step is to change how we view ourselves. And one of the most powerful ways to start this transformation is through the way we dress. Fashion, often seen as superficial, actually has immense power to impact our self-esteem. It can be an incredible tool for personal expression and self-acceptance. I want you to reflect with me. Clothes should serve you, not the other way around. This is something I always emphasize. Stop hating yourself. It's crucial to treat yourself with kindness and love, as the way we see and think about ourselves directly influences our happiness and how we interact with the world. We like approval, positive feedback, feeling that we belong to a group. Our perceptions of ourselves are shaped by the feedback we receive from people close to us, society, media, and the culture of the moment. Our self-esteem fluctuates according to the context we're in. That's why it's vital to always be aware and not let unattainable beauty standards define our worth. Thinking you need to look like Gisele Bündchen to be beautiful is a form of violence against ourselves. I, for example, am petite and don't fit the model stereotype, but that doesn't diminish my beauty or worth. What would the world be like if we all had to be born again to fit a standard? Fashion has huge potential to make us feel good, enhance our well-being, and boost our self-esteem. It's more than just trends and appearances. It's a representation of people, a vital part of our culture. Using fashion in our favor means choosing pieces that make us feel comfortable, confident, and, above all, happy with who we are today, not with 10 pounds less, a different nose, or any other physical change. Improving aspects of our body that we don't like is a right, but it should never be a condition for happiness. True beauty comes from acceptance and the celebration of a diversity of bodies, faces, and styles. After all, being different is what makes us special. So, the next time you look in the mirror, remember that the clothes you choose can be a powerful instrument of personal affirmation. Dress in a way that reflects your personality, your tastes, and, most importantly, your self-love. Fashion should be an ally in your journey of self-acceptance, helping you live your best possible life with the body you have today. Because, in the end, the way we treat ourselves and accept being treated teaches others how to love us. And that, my dear, starts with a simple act of dressing for yourself. And now you might be wondering, what more can I do to elevate my perception of myself? Well, the answer might be closer than you think. If you enjoyed this video and want to continue enhancing your journey of self-discovery and elegance, I have an unmissable suggestion for you. Be sure to watch the video, How to Live an Authentic Life, How to Be Yourself, where we dive even deeper into this fascinating universe. But before you go, I have a special surprise. We know that taking care of our skin is as important as choosing the perfect outfit, right? Well, to help you on that mission, I've left a link to my favorite skincare products in the first pinned comment. These are choices that transformed my beauty routine, and I'm sure they'll make a difference for you too. Now, I want to hear from you. What was the biggest lesson about fashion and self-esteem that you took from this video? How do you plan to apply these ideas to your life? Share your stories and insights in the comments below. I love seeing how we're growing and evolving together in this incredible community. And remember, the journey to find the best version of ourselves is ongoing and full of discoveries. So, stay tuned to the lucrative Elegance channel for more tips, stories, and inspiration. If you haven't already, subscribe, activate the notification bell, and leave your like to support the channel. This helps us bring even more valuable content to you. Until our next meeting, continue exploring, experimenting, and above all, loving every part of your journey of elegance. Because in the end, true beauty comes from within and reflects in everything we do. See you soon.